Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Lately, when you look at the news, do you ever feel really sad and depressed? I definitely have been feeling like that a lot lately, and it just makes me feel like I want to infuse more positivity into the world. It makes me want to see good happening. And I think about it and I want to be more generous. How can I be more generous? I feel like generosity really fuels positivity. And when I think about being generous, it kind of seems like it comes down to donating to charity, right? And I don't know, it just doesn't feel like I have enough to give. So I've come up with a couple of different ways that you can infuse more generosity into your everyday life that are really simple and that doesn't always take money. So the first way that you can be generous is to be generous of spirit. One of the ways that you can be generous with your spirit is to compliment somebody's personality. Now, I don't mean to compliment their outfit or their hair or their makeup. I mean to compliment them, some trait about them that you admire. An example would be, hey, I notice when we're under pressure, you do not let stress get to you and you just kill it. And I really admire that about you. That is a compliment that's going to make that person feel so good because you're complimenting who they are. You're going out there and you're saying, I really like the person that you are. Those types of compliments stick with people for a really long time. It makes a difference. It makes them smile. It makes them feel warm in their heart. Write a letter to somebody who's made a difference in your life. Maybe there's a mentor that you had in school, or maybe even just like a neighbor who did a lot for you. Write them a letter and let them know that the things that they did really helped change your life. Hold the door open for somebody. It's really amazing the simple little things that don't seem like they matter, but really do matter quite a bit. I think it's kind of a chain reaction. If you hold the door open for somebody, that's going to stick with them. And maybe the next time they'll hold the door open for somebody else. And then it'll just kind of keep going on and on. It's a little random act of kindness, but it does make a big difference. It brings respect and positivity and selflessness back into our world a little bit. It's a tiny gesture, but it means a lot. Another way you can be generous with your spirit is to share something. This could be as simple as bringing in some goodies to your office, or as simple as somebody who has a problem, who wants to learn how to do something, and you read a book that would teach them how to do that. Share that information with them. Sharing is caring, right? Another way to be generous is to be generous with your time. If you have a friend who's moving next weekend and you're absolutely free, you have nothing planned, offer to help move a couple boxes to make that move go smoother for them. If a family member's just had a baby, offer to do some chores around the house for them or bring some food that makes that transition to getting home with the new baby a lot smoother. You can always volunteer your time to a charity of your choice. If you don't have money to give your time. I'm sure the charity values the time that you give even a little bit more than the money you'd be able to give. You're making a really big difference when you're generous with your time. Another way to be generous is to be generous of material things. This is probably the most obvious category, and it's going to encompass financial donations to charities, but it doesn't always have to be a lot of money. It can always be the $1 at the checkout if you want. Another way to be generous is to donate. If you have things in your house that you're no longer using, think about who can use these specific items, and think about your friends and family first. Maybe you know somebody who could use this specific item that you no longer need. Then think outside of that. Think locally. Are there daycares, senior homes, shelters that could use this item more than you? Think about getting that item directly into the hands of the person in need before you just generally donate it. Go to the shelters, the daycares, the senior homes directly and ask them if there's things that they need that they would accept a donation of. I imagine daycares go through a ton of Kleenex, especially in the winter. See if they accept a donation from you. It doesn't have to be expensive to buy these things. You can bring friends in, donate $10, $20 a person. You can make a huge donation that's going to make a really big difference. So those are my 3 ways to add a little bit more generosity into your life. If you know the way that you're going to be more generous today, please leave it in a comment in the box below. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you agree that our world needs a little bit more positivity. I am super passionate about using the tools that we have to maximize the life that we want and the environment around us. So please consider subscribing to this channel if you like what you saw. You'll see a lot more like it in the future. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.